Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my nails. I do use Revel dip powder to dip my nails, and I've only been doing this for about 6 months, but I've definitely gotten a lot better than the first time I tried. If I do have something on my nails, the best way that I have learned to take that off is to just soak them with 100% acetone. I have tried just about everything in the book, from the nail soaking bowls, the foils, the nail clips, and I honestly just think being patient and soaking them in a bowl with 1 to 2 cotton balls is the best way to go. I do not currently have anything on my nails, so I'm not going to be doing that. But a little overview about the whole process of applying the dip powder. My process is base coat, dip, and then another base coat and dip if you do 3 coats. And to dip, I actually use the pipette method. I found that this is the best way to get the smoothest nail possible. So after I'm done dipping my nails, I apply an activator coat, wait 1 to 2 minutes for that to dry, and then wipe it off with a paper towel. And then this is where I buff my nails, shape them, drill them, do anything I want to them to make sure that they are how I want them looking at the end of this process. So after I'm done doing that, I apply my second coat of activator, wait 1 to 2 minutes again, and then wipe that coat off with a paper towel as well. And then the last step is to do your finish gel to make them shiny. After they're done drying, you can apply the cuticle oil again and then wash your hands. So that is a brief overview of my steps. I will go into more detail as I'm showing you guys the process. So let's just get started and I'll show you guys how I do my nails. First, I'm gonna put some cuticle oil on and push my cuticles back because I'm really not the best at doing my cuticles or clipping them. They just look kind of dry when I do them. So the best way for me is to put that cuticle oil on and push back my cuticles that way to kind of open up a good working nail. And it does help me get to the base of my nail better, so I can wear my nails as long as possible and not have to do them like a week later. And then now I'm just gonna go wash my hands. Okay, and then I'm just going to buff my nails to make them a little bit smoother before application. But I am not going to shape them because they are short and I would rather just do that once they already have dip on them. Okay, and then when that's done, I wash my hands one more time. So now I'm ready to start the application process. So I take the Revel Nail Pro Base first and open that up. And then I have Wonderland by Revel Nail, which is really pretty. It's the sparkly white. And then I also grab my pipette. I have been loving the pipette method. It makes my nails look the best. So I'm gonna take the Pro Base, apply a thin coat because you don't want your dip to get too thick, but you also want to make sure it's enough to cover your nail, and apply it as close to your cuticle as you can get without overlapping your cuticle. And you can take your time here because it's not gonna dry on you. But once that's done, I'm gonna take my pipette and mix in my color a little bit, and then you squeeze the top of the pipette, put it in the dip, and once you stop squeezing, it will draw up the powder. And then you put it on your nail. Then I tap it off. And the first coat looks like that. And then I do the other nails the same way. And the reason why I love the pipette method so much is, as you can see, it prevents you from having to dip your nail in the actual tub of the powder, which can actually smudge the Pro Base and the dip powder farther back on your cuticle, which is just frustrating because you tried so hard to put that Pro Base on really nicely And I've noticed that the pipette has just made the dip powder go on smoother. And then sometimes I do just feel like I need to shape around them. So this is what this hand looks like so far. And before I start the second coat, I want to make sure that I brush off all the excess powder from the first coat. So then with the second coat, it's really important for it to not be too thick, but to also cover every part of your nail so you get an even coat. So that's what that looks like after 2 coats. And then I'm gonna brush this hand off. And do the second coat. Okay, so I'm honestly liking what 2 coats looks like, so I think I'm not gonna do a third. I'm going to brush off the excess now. So I'm done with the powder. So now I'm gonna take the activator. I've learned that it's really important to apply a generous amount of activator to each nail because it reacts with the finish gel and affects how your nail is going to look at the end. So I'm dipping it back in the bottle after each nail. And then I'm gonna let that dry for 2 minutes. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, and now I'm just going to wipe off each nail. And then I'm going to buff each nail. And then I am going to file them since I didn't do that in the beginning. So then this is what they look like after they're filed to the shape I like. And then I am gonna buff them again just real quick. And then you can sand them down a little bit more with the drill. I usually just do this when I have 3 coats. These are already a good thickness, but I will do a quick smooth. Okay, and then now I apply the second coat of activator. and then wait another 2 minutes. So it's been 2 minutes, so I'm going to wipe these off. They feel really smooth now. This step is also really important in how your nails are going to look. For some reason, it just makes them so much shinier at the end and they won't dry as matte. And then the last step is the finish gel. Then I let those dry for just a little bit and I'll do a second coat. All right, so I'm gonna do the second coat. And then this is the finished product. So that is how I do my nails. I honestly think they turned out pretty good. I don't think this was my best time doing them. Like I said, I've only been doing them for about 6 months, but as you continue to do them, you figure out what works for you and how they turn out best for you. So I definitely recommend doing your own nails. It does save a lot of money, so you don't have to go to the salon, and I just think it's fun to do your own nails too. Hopefully this video helped you guys, and if there's anything else that I can answer, definitely leave those down in the comments below. And if you dip your nails, let me know how long you've been dipping your nails and other tips you have for me, because I'd love to even get better at my nails because they are not perfect. So definitely leave your tips and tricks down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked this video and subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video.